Alright guys, here we are back on NR2003 doing a very special race here today at the Orlando International Speedway, also known as the Tiburon International Speedway, of course made famous in NASCAR Thunder 2003 and 2004. It is a clockwise 3-mile superspeedway, and I really enjoyed playing this on Thunder back in the day. It's a little bit sketchy on NR2003 playing an EA track, of course with EA being the death of NR2003 in the end. But I'm excited to try out what we have here. We're going to be hitting some pretty high speeds, probably 220, 230. Just going to do 9 laps. We'll go with the OG Cup roster here, 100% AI difficulty. And we're going to be running the old Enchilada Alley car. So taking the EA to the EA track. I'll see you guys in the race. Alright guys, it is race time here in Orlando. Tiburon International Speedway. 3 miles, right turns, 220 miles an hour. Let's do this. I'm very excited to get this under the way. This is why I love sim racing right here, because you can do stupid stuff like this and just see what happens. Now this track is an awesome recreation of how it was in Thunder 2003 and 2004, like even down to like the blue and red lighting on the front straight. It just looks awesome. They clearly took love and care making this track. And it is nice to see the old original Cup fantasy drivers. Come on, the safety king. Who could forget? We are driving that old Enchilada Alley car. So, see what we can do today. Talking about setup, we've got this thing grinding on the ground in the corners. It is low as you can get. And we also have about 40 degrees of rear spoiler in it. Like, I took a lot of angle out of the rear spoiler because I want this thing to fly in a straight line. And we don't have roof flaps either, so we might actually fly, depending on whose nose we get turned across here. So we do have 9 laps to try and make our way up, as we are going to clip 190 at least in 3rd gear. So they're already going 3 wide up at the front. Getting up to speed 200 in turn 2. And my spotter, I think, is going to have his work cut out for him here today. Got to know where to go, so we're just going to take it to the back of the 121, give him a huge push. Just bump drafting cool at 210 miles an hour. As the low spoiler angle, we're going to have a big lack of rear downforce, so I think I'm going to be fighting this car for most of this race. It's even the tri-oval feels a bit sketchy. As I sneak below that double yellow line, I'm a cheater. And yeah, that's what I would be saying if I was the spotter. Just hold your line, so you can assume you're 3 and 4 wide for most of the race. Although it looks like we're making good headway here on the bottom. Kyle, you better chill, dude. Alright, so the bottom lane working well, even when turning right in NR2003. Who would have guessed it? I don't think I want to be down here. Oh, my life flashed before my eyes. Somehow that worked out. Alright, we lost it all. We almost really lost it all right there. Jesus. Alright, I will. 25th somehow after drifting through 3 and 4. And look who's up in the lead. Little E, not surprised he would be winning a race like this. See if we can't get up there and fight with him. God, my arms are taking a beating wrestling this car around here. It is, well, let's just say if we were driving a longer race, I would not want this car to be so unstable, because this is scary. Especially with it bottoming out, kind of making the steering unpredictable when it hits the ground. You know, it can kind of shift where your car is going. It's wild. The scariest part is it's so skatey in the tri-oval. I think that's the worst part. That's where you think you're safe. So it looks like Jimmy Spencer looks to get to the lead here. Alright, Jimmy, there you go. Can't let that happen, though. We're going to have to get up there. As I'm just riding the bottom, I mean, there's not really anywhere to go to pass anybody. You just kind of hope your lane goes so that you get space. This is just a wad of cars. Looks like Dale still leads. As you don't have to ask me twice, I'm going to hold my line. Block Scott Wimmer at the bottom there. It looked like he was trying to get a run. So we got 5 laps left. Mercy. I don't want to do 5 more laps. I want to stop. Just let me come in, put in the backup driver. Don't worry, it won't take long. Kenny Schrader to the lead? Come on, Kenny. We're going to push him all the way. You got this. Wait, run the bottom. All right, I'll take it. We go to the lead in a hurry here. But Scott Wimmer is now challenging us for second. How's this going to look with us in front of the field? Because we were able to easily get to the front, which is not the usual thing on NR2003 Superspeedways, and we are indeed on the point. Will there be any challengers? To imagine off the corner they're gonna get a big run. Maybe if it's not Scott Wimmer. Feels bad. Sorry, Scott. Scott Wimmer's protecting me. This is the move right here. Bring somebody who's slow up through the field with you and have him just block the entire rest of the pack. Attaboy, Scott, you got this. Got Jeff Green coming up. This is really the race that anybody can win. Because, I mean, we had Jimmy Spencer in the lead. We got Scott Wimmer in second. God. Alright, I talked a lot of crap and then he pushed it to my... Okay, there's a little seam right here. My car went over it and it turned sideways. Oh, God. Now we gotta fight again. I'm sorry for what I said, Scott. Go back behind me. It doesn't bottom out too bad up here, thankfully, but it feels really loose. Come on, give me that good runoff. Oh, the outside with a big run off the corners. We got John Andretti battling up here, Jimmy Spencer, Scott Wimmer, and Jeff Green in the top 5. 2 more laps to go. Come on, I'm not the outside lane hero. Let me in. Scott, you coward. He's gonna come up. Scott, we can't do this. Give him a big push. Get him to the outside of Spencer. Andretti on my inside. Jimmy Johnson all the way at the... Or no, that's Johnny Benson behind me. Jimmy Johnson directly behind me. My brain can't even make out what's happening because Jimmy Spencer leads. As we come to get the white flag. We're going to force our way in. Oh. I was trying to win it, boys, and I caused junk. That was our only chance. No. Oh, Kevin. Oh, Mikey. Kyle. Pile it in, boys. Pile. Oh, Kurt. Well, maybe I should hold the brake and that won't happen anymore. Kyle, you done well.
You alright?
I'm great. It doesn't go anywhere. Kyle Petty has beat us.
You blew the engine.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. A ton of fun. Probably gonna throw a few bonus crashes in this, just because this is an awesome track
out there
for causing massive wrecks. If you guys are new to the channel, consider subscribing for me, and I really appreciate you watching. And Jimmy Spencer has won. Goodbye. Goodbye.